Hello and welcome to Warrior Camping. Now today I'm just doing myself an omelette. I haven't got a lot. I didn't go shopping this weekend. I made soup yesterday and today I'm just doing an omelette. So I couldn't be bothered to go shopping yesterday, so I was just using up all the bits I had indoors and I bought them out. And you can see there, I think that's meant to be me and the cat. So Jess has done that on my eggs. I think it's meant to be me and the cat. I didn't do that, Jess has done that. So let's fire up Onetigris, get him into action and then get on with some cooking. And like I said, it's only an omelette, but I'm putting loads of stuff in this, so this will be really nice and tasty. I'm looking forward to it because I'm quite hungry today. I've been up the boot fair all day, mooching about. I've had a good day at the boot fair today. I've found quite a lot of stuff. I did buy a tent and I'm really sort of excited about my tent because I think I found a really good tent this weekend. I really do. So let's get on with some chopping. I've got some peppers to chop up. I've got some red pepper, yellow pepper and green pepper. So I shall chop that up and get that frying away. So back to the tent. It might not be a good tent because it might be knackered. It did come from the boat fair, but hopefully if it is in all right condition, then I think it is something pretty good. It's a Van Gogh, it's a vintage Van Gogh, but it's in a really tiny little bag. It has got short length poles on it, and that's what makes me think it's something good. Because for an old Van Gogh to have little short lengths of poles to pack down in a little bag, it's like a proper little lightweight backpacker special. So, because it's got the short poles, I think it could be something right good. A really old Van Gogh tent, but a proper little backpacking tent. Now, it might not be very good condition. I haven't looked at it yet, but hopefully, if it ain't too bad condition, I reckon it could be a really good little tent. So that's all my peppers chopped up. I'll throw them into the pan. And then I've got some nice bacon that I'm going to throw in there and get cooking as well. So I shall chuck all that bacon in there. So like I said, it's only an omelette, but I'm putting a load of stuff in this. So this will be a really filling and really tasty omelette. So I've got some onion to go in there. So I'll just chop that up, then throw that into the pan, get the onion cooking away as well. And all I'm going to do with this omelette is just fry everything up and then crack the eggs in there and just mix it about. So I'm going to make the whole thing in this little frying pan. And I shall eat it out of this frying pan as well. So I've got some mushrooms to chuck in it. So like I said, I didn't go shopping yesterday. I sort of had loads of stuff indoors and I thought I need to use all that lot up. I just make do with what I've got. So this weekend, this is all stuff I had indoors. That's why I done a nice vegetable soup yesterday. And then I'm just doing this omelette today. And it uses up all the stuff I've got indoors. I'll go shopping tomorrow probably. I'll have to because there's not a lot left in my fridge now. I've used it all. So I'll just mix all that lot about and I'll break the bacon up a bit, chop it up a little bit. Just break all the bacon apart because when I've had it wrapped up in that tin foil, it's just gone into one big lump. So I'll break the bacon up a bit so it all cooks nicely. So yeah, back to the boat fair. There was a load of tents up there today. Like there really was. I sort of found loads of them. Nothing fancy, only run-of-the-mill stuff. But I did find quite a lot of tents. I was asking prices and that on them. And there was nothing that I thought, right, I've got to have that. So I just kept moving on through the aisles. And normally when I'm up there, I struggle. I'll do the whole boot fair, maybe only find one or two tents. But today, I must have found about 10 or more tents up there. There really was a load of tents up there today. But then I came across the Vango that I've bought. I nearly bought one before it, but I didn't. I done like a mental note of where it was, and I thought, right, if I don't find nothing better, I'm coming back for that one. But then I found this Vango that I've got. And when I open the bag up on it, it feels really light. I open the bag up, the poles are little tiny short sections. Not really short like a modern tent, but shorter than the normal poles you'd find in an old tent. So it's lightweight, the bag's really small, it's got short poles. It's the old red and blue Vango bag. So as soon as I see the bag, I knew it was an old Vango. So I don't know what it is. I haven't gone any further than that. But as soon as I see it, felt the weight of it, see it had short sections of poles in it, I thought, right, I've got to buy this. So that is the one I bought. So the next boot fair tent to go on the channel will be this Vango that I got today, and I am a little bit excited about it. I really hope it's in nice condition and that, because I think it could be something a little bit special, or maybe not special, but the kind of tent that I really like, because I love an old Vango tent and I love a little backpacker special. So I think this Vango might be right up my street. It might really be the sort of tent that I like, and I didn't pay much money for it, so I'm really looking forward to pitching it up, because it might be something really good. It might not, it might just be a run-of-the-mill old Vango, but I don't think it is because of them short poles. So I've just chucked some chicken into the pan, and that is ready cooked chicken that I cooked indoors, because on Friday me, Jess and Amy all had a nice big roast chicken dinner and then had a nice big pudding for afters. So we've sort of been doing that, because what we'd normally do is I'd be up here Sunday morning and then I'd get home, do dinner. Amy'd already be there because she looks after the cat Saturday night. Jess had come round, we'd do big roast dinner and I'd have Sunday afternoon dinner indoors. Lovely. Sunday, I love Sunday roast, then we'd go for some beers down the pub. But like at the beginning of this year, Jess changed her job. So now she works weekends. She always works Saturday and Sunday. So the old like Sunday roast dinner thing sort of stopped, and I love Sunday roast dinner. So what I sort of do now is I'll have something to eat like now up here, and then I might have a little snooze or a little chill out for a couple of hours, then I'll wander home. Amy will be at mine because she'll still be there with the cat. But what we've been doing is I get back, me and Amy will go for a few beers and normally get a takeaway and come back to mine with it. So the whole Sunday roast thing has stopped. But I missed the Sunday roast. So what we've started doing the last few weeks, and yeah, it's been good, we're kind of turning Friday into Sunday. Because Amy has Fridays off a lot. She doesn't work Friday. Jess has every Friday off. I'm off quite a lot on a Friday, or if I do have to do anything, I'm normally running someone around Friday morning, so I might be home by like 12, half 12, lunchtime, I'll be back home. So we've been turning Friday into Sunday. So we don't do a lot Friday. We have a big nice roast dinner, bit of pudding, chill out in front of the telly, watching some YouTube and all that, and then we go down the pub for some beers. So Friday has become Sunday for us. It's been really good. Yeah, I'm liking it. So hopefully it'll carry on. And Amy's been liking it, because what Amy's able to do, so she can be about on a Friday, she works like flexi time. So if she does an extra few hours in the week, or she does more during the week, she can have Friday off. So she's been doing that, or she's been doing like me, just going into work for a few hours Friday morning and then coming home. So all three of us have been looking forward to Fridays, because Friday is the new Sunday. Because when, like, Jess changed her job and she was working on Sunday, I think all three of us missed it a bit because we've done it quite, not a long time, but we did do it most of last year. We all spent Sunday to get together. I'd do a big roast dinner and then we'd, like, chill out, go for some beers. So when that stopped, kind of everyone missed it a bit, so I'm glad it's back on. And although it's on Friday, doesn't matter. It's sort of better on a Friday because when we go down the pub, it's Friday night, so the pub's busier. Yeah, it's all good. Friday is the new Sunday. But it won't be happening next week because next week or next weekend is bank holiday weekend for me. Now, I know you lot probably had it weeks ago because the channel is well behind. I keep filming footage, but then no one edits it, so they just sits there on memory cards. But next weekend for me is bank holiday weekend. So I'm away that weekend. Me and Jess are going to a military show. So we're going Friday morning and coming back Tuesday. So we're away for like 4 nights. So I'm looking forward to that. So there won't be no roast dinner next weekend. And there won't be no boot fair next weekend because I'm at a military show. So we're taking my big old Van Gogh Force 10 tent. We're going to use that for the weekend. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I love the military shows. I go to at least one every year, different places. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'd be really good. So I love looking round at all the military stuff and all that. Yeah, it'd be good. There's loads to do there. There'll be a load of bars, load of food places to eat and all that. All different stalls selling all different kinds of food. There'll be all like military reenactment stuff and that going on. So every daytime you walk round, have a look at all the stuff for sale, watch a few of like the military reenactment events, have a few beers, just wander around. Yeah, it's a really good day. And then every night there's loads of different bars open and loads of stalls and different things selling all loads of food. So every night you'll have a few beers, a few different bits to eat from different stalls and that. And yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy them. And this will be the first one that Jess has been to, but I think she'll enjoy it. They are good. And she does like walking around the boot fair and that. And like over daytime, with all the military stalls and that selling stuff, it is a bit like a massive boot fair, but it's just that everything there is military related. I love it because I'll find enough things to buy. There'll be stuff there. I will buy some stuff. I always do when I go to these events. I won't buy tons of stuff because it is quite expensive, a lot of it. But you can haggle them down like you do at the boot fair. You can have a little haggle with them, get the old prices down. So it's good. I really enjoy it. So hopefully Jess will like it. She will like it overnight round the bars and different food and all that. She'll love that. But I reckon she'll be alright. She'll like it as daytime as well. And my friend's going and his missus, so we'll be hanging around with them. So it should be a really good weekend. I am looking forward to it. So that lot in the old frying pan there, that's all pretty cooked really. The bacon's done, the chicken only need warming up, the peppers and onions have all fried down. So I'm not far off where I'm going to put my eggs in it. Or me and the cat, as Jess has turned them into. I see her with the pen. I didn't realise she was doing that. She had a pen in her hand. I didn't twig what she was doing, but she was turning them eggs into me and the cat. So she was being so childish. Look what she has done. Look, turn them eggs into me and the cat. Right then, cat, who's going to fry first, me or you, mate? Oh, you can go in there first, toggle brain. No, you can go in there first for that, cat. There you go, mate. Thanks for calling me Toggle Brain. Now, I suppose I better crack myself in there. Right, budge over, cat. I'm coming in. Yeah, get yourself in here, Twigstone face. It's nice in here. It's lovely and warm. Right, so that's the eggs in. So I'm just going to stir all that about now. That's all I'm doing. That's everything in there now. Just mix all that about. Cook it through till the eggs are done. And then that'll be really tasty, that will. be lovely. And I'm going to eat that out of the pan. I'm not going to bother with my plate and all that, because it'll stay nice and warm in the frying pan, so I'll just eat it out of the frying pan. And sorry, Warrior Crow, I lied to you then. That is not everything in there, because I've got cheese to put in this yet. So I've got some cheese to chop and bung in there, and I'll just melt that down as the eggs cook. So it's cheese as well going in there. So this whole omelette is fully loaded. It has got everything in there. Even me and the cat are in this one. So I have got some extra mature cheddar with me to put in this one. Nice bit of extra mature cheddar. So let's chop that up and throw it into the omelette, and then time the cheese melts down, the eggs will be cooked, my tasty omelette will be done. And I'm looking forward to eating this because I am pretty hungry, and I do like an omelette done like this, when you just bung whatever you got, chuck a load of stuff in an omelette and cook it like this on the old twig stove. It always comes out really tasty. No matter what you put in something like this, it's always really nice to eat, and it's an easy one as well, isn't it? This is proper one pot cooking. You only need to bring a frying pan out with you to do this. You don't need a plate, you don't need anything. You eat it out of the pan, cook it all in the pan. So this is a really easy one to do. And if you're worried about like carrying eggs if you're going out hiking or something like that, it's not a problem, because you can crack your eggs into a little bottle before you leave home, and then you have like eggs in a bottle. I do that sometimes, crack the eggs into a bottle, and then you got no problem. But the other thing I do is I just wrap the eggs in like kitchen roll, in like tissue paper, you know, like the kitchen roll. Just wrap them up with that, and then like in my little plastic pot there, they won't break. They might do if I was going all day hiking, but like just walking up here, eggs don't break like that. And I didn't wrap them eggs up yesterday, Jess done it, and she was laughing as she was wrapping them up. I wondered what she was laughing at, but now I know. When I opened them just before cooking this, I took the tissue paper off because I put it in the stove to light the stove. When I unwrapped it, I had to laugh because she had been very childish and turned the eggs into me and the cat. And I did wonder what she was on about, because as I was leaving yesterday to come up here, I made a little fuss of the cat and was saying goodbye to him. And she went, "Oh, are you not taking the cat with you?" I went, "No, of course I'm not. Amy's coming round to look after him." She went, "Oh, so when are you going to see the cat next then?" I went, "Oh, I won't see him till tomorrow night." She went, "Oh, you might see him before that." And she started laughing. So I went, "What you on about?" She went, "Oh, nothing." So that was it. I didn't get the joke, but now I know her little joke, innit? She had drawn the cat on the egg and put it in my bag. So I'm really not too far off done now. I'm just going to wait for that cheese to melt down a bit, cook the eggs a little bit more. So yet again, Onetigris has done a lovely job cooking me a nice tasty bit of munch. And he has actually behaved himself today, because he was very naughty yesterday. When I was cooking soup with him yesterday, he spat a hot bit of wood out and burnt a hole in my lovely peeler. So he was a very naughty Onetigris yesterday, but he has been behaving today. That's because I had a word with him yesterday. After the video, I told him, I said, "You do that again, I'll be packing you back in your little case and getting out my lovely old nano stove, getting that back into action. So either behave yourself or you'll be replaced by the little nano stove." But I will be getting that one out anyway. That'll probably be the next stove that I'll put on the channel, because I've got one of them little nano stoves. The little one that goes in the tiny little metal case. Good little stove it is. I'll have to dig that out and I'll get that one fired up and get it on the channel. And I haven't actually used it for quite a long time, my nano stove. It's a good little stove. It's only the stainless steel one I've got. I think when I bought mine years ago, they didn't actually make the titanium one, but they do a titanium version now. but mine's only the little stainless steel one, but it still works good. I did used to use it a lot. I used to keep it in my pocket, and when I was out with a bike, I'd get it out in a little case and that, do myself a coffee and all that with it. It is a good stove, so I shall get that one out next. And I did used to use that nano stove all the time. I used to always use it, but then I thought I'd lost it. I didn't have it for ages. I couldn't find it. I thought I'd left it somewhere and lost it. But then one day I put a tent up that I hadn't had up for ages, and I got inside it and thought, hang on, what's that in the pocket? And when I looked, I was happy. It was my nano stove, so I'd packed the tent down and rolled it up with my nano stove still in the pocket. So I hadn't lost it. I'd packed it away in a tent. So that's looking done, my omelette. That's as far as I'm going to go with it. I'm calling it on that one. That is done enough. Looks tasty, loads of stuff in there. That would be really nice, that omelette. Now I've got a nice bit of red sauce to go with it, because I like the red sauce on an omelette. So that's a nice easy one to do, innit? If you're out camping, hiking or something like that, just bung it all in your frying pan. Do it like that, eat it out of your frying pan. Yeah, that would be really tasty and a really easy one to cook. So I'll just put a few beers with it, because it'll look better with a few beers standing near it. So there you go, a Bishop's Finger, a Spitfire and a Banks Amber. So look how nice that looks. Tasty omelette and 3 tasty beers. So let's get a little bit of red sauce on the go and put some red sauce on it. And then I shall be tucking into my tasty omelette, and I might have a cheeky little snooze in my tent after eating this. Gonna eat this, have a beer or two, and then I think I am gonna have a cheeky little snooze and then pack my tent up and wander home a bit later. So there you go, I'm spinning the frying pan, Jeff. Look, spinning the frying pan, mate. You knew I was going to do it, innit? I can't spin it all the way because the handle's in the way, mate. I'll have to just go half a turn one way, half a turn the other. So it's not a full spin, but still spinning it. So I'm going to give that a thumbs up, because although that doesn't really look that great, I know that is going to taste absolutely fantastic, and that will be a top omelette. So there you go, omelette cooked and eaten out of the frying pan. Now what could be easier than that? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe so you can join me again, see what I'm cooking, buying, pitching or looking at. So I'm off now to tuck into my tasty fully loaded omelette. Then I'm going to have a couple of beers and have a nice snooze in my tent. So let's go, cheeky Sunday afternoon snoozing.